alive.
We are live.
There it is, folks. There it is. Y'all have been waiting. I promised it last year, and I feel like tonight's the night. There she is, folks. The RAM giveaway has finally hit the channel. I can't
paying taxes on that giveaway.
I can't believe that the RAM dealership loves following my particular stream and said, hey, we want to donate a truck to get way on your show. And I'm like, damn, okay, that's cool. There she sits right there. And by the way, before we lift this curtain, big shout out to Michael Blim. Michael Blim off in here dropping bombs before we even get cranked up. But we'll read them here in just a second. I'll have to put my little Santa Claus cheaters on. But you know what? Why don't we go ahead and lift this curtain up? I was almost about to go, but that's your bullshit. I don't do that crap. Here, this is how I would start. There we go. You know, got to show off knives, trucks, guns, all that good shit. What's happening, folks? It's a Saturday night. I thought I was going to deliver last week, and man, I didn't deliver. So I'm delivering tonight. We got all kind of good shit going on. So let's do this real quick. I mean, y'all seen that smooth intro and all that shit, but you know we don't say a whole lot of shit because it's not the Tuesday night show. Let me put on my Santa cheater so I can start reading some shit. Michael Blim, first off, says, I don't think Fagan loves me anymore. I think he has blocked me, and I'm clearly an innocent virgin.
What the hell are you talking about?
I kind of believe that. Michael, I believe he did block you. So you just stay over here, buddy. I'm going to take care of you. And Michael Blim, again, thank you for that lovely donation. He is shout out for keeping my wandering mind occupied tonight. Thank you so much, sir. That was awfully generous of you there. So, man, oh man, oh man. Saturday night. And ain't got a damn place to be other than in here hanging with y'all fine folks this evening. Woo! It's been a long freaking day there, man. It's kind of back to that 6 day a week working bullshit again. So that wasn't too fun, but oh well. Shit's got to happen from time to time.
What's up, Donnie Puff?
Puff Donnie got the dude reviews. The dude reviews. Is that the dude from
the reviews?
The Great, what is it? The Great Gabout? What is that? How always the Great Gabout. Why do I always have a hard time saying that?
Gabowski or what are you
Gabowski, I think that's how it goes. Something like that. The dude. He was the dude. So I'm certain it's probably not him. And you're not the top visitor in here, but when Dog Shit Sniffer shows up, you always kind of feel that special thing going on with the show. And I better get in the correct chat here or I might miss something.
Dog Shit Sniffer.
There we go. We are looking good. So, the Big Lebowski, that's it. I'm trying to say something else. Apologize there. So here we go. Puff Donnie Puff, shut your damn mouth. That's Mark's boy.
Georgia boy.
Did you see what Puff Donnie said?
Grim Green didn't said nobody.
I don't think he likes sending folks over to other streams. So anyway,
I'm not a fan of that.
It's all good there. Yeah, man. Saturday night, kicking it here at the house. Not really doing jack shit at all. I don't know. I really don't know. Ricky said I couldn't spell that to save my life. Yeah, hell, I couldn't pronounce it to save my life. So anyway, I don't know. Shit.
Well, those names you could spell out. You could sound it out and spell it.
Here we go. Stop the chat. Stop everything right now. Marvin Norton has entered the building. Everybody put your shit down. Give Marvin Norton a big happy birthday. Give him a round of applause. Do whatever it is that Marvin wants, because Marvin's kind of a little bitch. And when Marvin doesn't get what he wants, he'll let you know it. So anyway. Oh, man. So what's good been happening in the world today? Anything, man? Or have you just been sitting on your ass all day?
Kind of just sitting on my ass.
Wow.
Really, I mean, nothing to. I took a nap, and that was it.
I need you to get your shit in gear and start fucking doing some shit, man.
I know, ain't it? It's been pretty boring.
What are you gonna do? And you know, I was kind of thinking of this earlier. You realize we've only got about maybe, I don't know, 2 months of winter left.
Oh, thank God.
You know, and then we're going to be back into the, you know, kind of cool, then getting into the nice warm shit.
That's what I'm waiting for.
See, you haven't been in that house in the summertime yet.
I know, that's what I'm waiting for.
And when summertime rolls around and you're a homeowner, that normally means you got more business to handle around the house than typically what you would in the wintertime. So,
cut the grass and just, do shit like that. I just can't wait to experience the house in the summertime. It's gonna be fun.
I just don't feel like you'll be cutting grass. David Swearingen, looky there. Thank you for the donation there, sir. He says, great having you guys on tonight. Well, thank you very much, sir.
What's up, Big D?
I kind of feel as though I'd almost place a bet to say that you are going to have somebody hired to cut your grass when the summer rolls around.
I would say yes, but YouTube isn't what it used to be, so I may be cutting my own grass very soon.
Damn, that fine manicured yard's about to go to shit then, isn't it?
I'm going to try my best. I already gave Angela the duty of taking care of all the plants and the bushes and the trees, and I'll do the grass. So she's got to learn how to take care of it all.
There you go. There you go. Well, hell, I hadn't had a chance to talk to you, but I ordered some car parts yesterday.
Oh, what'd you get?
I ordered some car parts from our car dealer, obviously, but you over there fucking just like, see, I listened to you, but then I didn't listen to you. You've been all talking this shit about the Sakers being junk now and all this and that you jumped over to the Valerian thinking, oh, this is the best, blah, blah, blah. So I gave it a look just to kind of look at things. I didn't go with the 3. I went with the 2 Pro. So the 2 Pro is actually a little more expensive. It's kind of, to me, it looks a little bit better.
Wait, it's more expensive than the 3?
Yes.
Why is that?
I think because it's better. I don't know. But I've been missing something for a little bit. I have been vaping on this damn Saker's tank now for what? It seems like an eternity, but I know it's not that long. But it does seem like a very long time. I got some coils that are going to rip between. I got like a few different sets of things going on. So I got some that are rated between 80 to 90 and like 100 to 120 and then 90 to 100. I haven't vaped like high wattage tanks in a good long while. And I know everybody's probably going, oh my God, you're still fucking around with sub-ohm tanks with all the RTAs and RDAs and all that shit. Yes, I have become very lazy in my vaping days now.
Vape's so good nowadays.
Yeah, so I ordered one just for the hell of it. Gonna give it a shot and see how it goes, but I don't know. Shit.
I mean, I know the 2 was good. I just don't remember how it was. I mean, the flavor is going to be maybe as good or maybe a hair bit less than the Sakers, but the coil head life is going to be so much better than the Sakers. Those coils will last so much longer. So
I did that, and it was something else, and I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
Oh, I was wondering about that new liquid that you commented on. I commented on that banana. from
Yeah, Dan Carey. Dan Carey mentioned it. So when Dan took that picture and I seen it, I was like, dude, that's like old news right there. So me and Mark's already had that shit and we don't really care for it. And then when he came to say, hey, this just came out like a couple of days ago or some shit, I was like, oh. But I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not
custard banana, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not doubting Dan's word. I mean, he's a fellow vapor. He's been doing this shit a while. He should know what's good and what's not. I just find it kind of hard to believe that it could possibly take on the famous E&B Gorilla Custard.
Yep. I'm gonna get a bottle and try it and see. If it sucks, I'm gonna hit Dan up for my refund.
I think I will do the same. I will probably even make a post and call Dan out in my group if I get a bottle of this shit and it tastes nasty. So Dan, if I don't see you in chat, but if you stumble across this one watching a replay, yes, we are talking about you right now.
So that's Custard Monster juice, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Custard Monster, they had a custard, and then Custard Monster, they had a banana.
We had, or at least I did, but I think you did too. I think we had 3 different flavors that they did.
Yeah.
Like previous on kind of way on back a little bit. I don't know if I've got any of it left, but I don't think that I vaped an entire bottle of any of that stuff I got because it was
peanut butter. I did. I bought like 10 bottles of that shit.
Which one?
The peanut butter jam monster, for considering that as.
Well, no, this is, I mean, Custard Monster and Jam Monster, like, I guess, the same people, just different line shit, but you're thinking of the Jam Monster banana and peanut butter.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. The one you've been using the empty bottle for forever.
Yeah. So then who came out with the straight banana? Was that Custard Monster or Jam Monster?
Custard Monster. But isn't that the same, like, isn't that the same people, just kind of like a different...
Yeah, they are the same people. I just don't know if it's the same banana. I don't remember.
I don't know. So, but I did see one interesting, oh my God. I seen it, man, I guess a few weeks ago. There is a particular Apple fucking long name cookie, some bullshit thing that the auto parts store has that I want to try. It looks to be pretty tasty, so I think I'll have to be doing that.
Apple?
It is it's called, hold on, I'm trying to see if I remember this correctly. It's like a apple, it's like an apple cookie. I don't remember what the fuck it is, but whatever it is, the description of it sounds pretty damn good. So, Ben, you hate Jam Monster? How in the hell can you hate Jam? No, I know a lot of people that hate Jam Monster. They put a lot of fucking sweetener in their shit, but
and that jam taste is not for everybody. I know Angela doesn't like any of them, but the peanut butter one.
The strawberry one, the one they first came out with, that was the shit with me. I can't tell you how many bottles of that shit I vaped. And I've still got a few stashed somewhere in a dark dungeon somewhere. I don't know if it's any good or not anymore, but man, I love that shit.
Tobacco Monster? Wow, I have not tried that. That's got to be nasty.
Ooh, yeah, that doesn't sound... And I'm like one of those, anything that sounds tobacco or has tobacco in the name, that's just not my... that's not my thing. I've never been a tobacco type vape person anyway. What did Shane say? He said, good juice is Freeman Strapple. It's a strawberry apple. I don't like when it comes to apple, and there's been less than a handful of apple ones that I've liked. I like straight apple. I don't really like anything mixed with an apple. So I'm kind of like picky on shit like that. Neff, you are correct. You are correct there. He's always been like that. Marvin, Jam Monster is too sweet to you because anything's sweet to you. You're kind of like an old bitter man and you want bitter juice. I know how you roll there, kid. Mike Berg, what's happening there? The Blackberry Custard Monster, yeah, that was a pretty good one. I don't want to say my favorite, but it was a pretty good one.
I am not talking to myself. Thank you, sir. I was talking to the wall.
Yep.
The Glass BSX series. I remember first trying that in Vegas when it first came out. I wasn't a big fan of that line.
Well, look who we got here. Look who said that. Old Jack Me Off. I haven't seen you around in a while, sir. I hope you've been doing all right.
Yeah, we got Jack Me Off and Dog Shit Sniffer, like right on top of each other.
Yep. We got them all rolling in this joint tonight. Oh, man.
Mark's air fried bologna. That sounds delicious, actually, Kip.
What is it?
Mark's air fried bologna.
Ooh, god damn, that sounds pretty damn nasty there. Raw Chuck, thank you for the donation there. He says, just because you gotta have it. I hate to point out the obvious, but Marvin, you're right. You got that right as I'm always right. Good, thanks. Been busy as a mofo. I seen the pictures of your pretty new ride, which is like a $300,000 helicopter. It's probably more than that, but still cool.
Who, Dan's? Who's got a new car?
Not new car, new helicopter. Jack Me Offie.
Oh,
remember?
Jack Me Off. Sorry.
He's our pilot that likes to watch the show when he's up in there.
I need to find juice because all I have now is like 30 bottles of Paradigm, and it's getting kind of boring vaping this because it's all like custards.
Dude,
I need some like the one strawberry, or I need something like bananas and strawberries.
I kind of thought that I had the perfect setup for my MTL stuff. And I started realizing like a couple of days ago, I'm like burned out on it. I'm like, man, I need something else. But I don't feel like experimenting, having to go to a shop and pay, freaking $10,000 for a small ass bottle of juice that I might get not even freaking like.
I usually take recommendations from people in chat, but lately their recommendations have been pretty bad, I will say.
Yeah,
Hope somebody can pull through and help me out with a good recommendation. Maybe Jason. Well, he's been making juice for me, so far so good with that.
Yeah, I just need something. I need a new flavor, something. I need some new for my palate. I need to change things up because I'm kind of like burned out. I will say this, I jumped back on the banana train because I had been messing with some other shit for a while, but that was kind of refreshing again. So I'm like back in the dig of things. But
what's up, Warrior?
Is that the Warrior?
Ultimate Warrior? No, I think he's dead.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry about that.
The original custard monsters were raspberry, blackberry, and butterscotch banana. Wait, raspberry and they had a butter. Oh yeah, they did have a butterscotch. You're right.
They did. They did. A matter of fact, when I was cleaning some shit out, I had only vaped just a small bit of it, so I had like almost a brand new bottle. So I sure hate that too. There was probably some real good potentials in there that maybe I just didn't give enough chance, and they're probably not in the best of shape right now. So, damn.
I got a bunch of Boston cream. I got strawberry donut, but I'm just so like, I don't know. I bought all this Paradigm juice. Now I'm kind of burned out from it because that's all I've been vaping.
Yeah. See, that's been my MTL go-to for like, man, I'd say we're pushing 2 years now. And I've kind of done a few different ones, but now like I'm locked into one, and it's just like I think
It
I'm
gets
getting.
boring.
I don't even know if it's boring now. I think I'm getting to a point now where I don't even taste it.
I know exactly. Like I'm just so bored of it. Like,
Yeah,
ugh.
I'm like, ugh, shit. ST pickup some in labs from UK. Oh, I'll have to look into that one. See, that's the thing. I gotta, I know everybody would like to be, they'd like to pick the right thing right off the bat, but you can't taste shit anymore, like in shops or, any of that crap. That's been gone forever. But,
Citrus. No, 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 no.
what's that?
JT said try citrus. I don't think I could do citrus.
Yeah, I can't do that either. So,
I just want some like new strawberries and I don't know, maybe some. I used to, like I don't know, just something different.
well, that's why when I seen that apple cookie one the other day, it was like, man, that sounds good. But things can always sound good and you get it and it tastes fucking horrid.
Yep.
But I was thinking, man, I haven't done anything Apple in like, it seems like for years now. And I said, man, that would be pretty refreshing right there. And an Apple vape for me, I can do all day. It's not like a certain point in the day I got to do it. So,
I used to love the Reds apple and the Snaps. I think it was Snaps or Snapple apple, whatever it was called. It was really good.
well, you know me, I always loved our hometown meth heads Apple, but I'm just
Key
kidding.
lime cookie. That sounds good. I haven't tried that. That
Which
sounds
one?
like something different. Sad boy.
I had some of that before. That is a good one.
Is it?
I will say this though, uh, anything like lime is not an all day thing for me. It's only like certain time. I can't all day that shit.
Do you know how much money I've wasted on profile sounding good but being shitty? Yeah, I completely agree, Randall. So many juices sound so good, and then you get them, and it's just like, what? This is nothing like. Yeah,
Dude, been so many of them that just were like, man, I bet you that tastes awesome right there. And the labeling looks all good. And it's like, yeah, this has got to be some top notch shit. Then you get it and it's like, man, this shit's going in the fucking trash.
yeah. The strawberry one is probably my favorite strawberry of all time. Haven't had it in a while.
It sucks though, man, because it's just like there's not. I don't even want to go in a shop anymore.
I
I,
don't think I've even been into shopping like how many years? Holy shit!
it's been over a year. Well, like I said, last time I went is when I took a bunch of boxes there and donated shit, and they probably just went out the back door and sold it for a little bit of cigarette money or some shit. I don't know, but uh, yeah, man, I don't. Not that I guess that I'm old and bitter, but I just don't want to walk into a shop with a bunch of youngins in there trying to school me on shit. And I don't like to even sit there and tell these folks, look, I've been dealing with this shit forever and I know this. I'm not like some new dude coming off the street trying to buy a vehicle. I know what's up. You're not going to come out here and try to talk a bunch of shit and like sell me on something that. So I don't know. And I'm not knocking shops or anything. It's just my mentality right now. I just really don't want to go in a shop hunting shit down. But obviously, hunting things online sure the fuck ain't easy now. So I don't know, man.
Shop by me that I used to go to. I haven't been there maybe like a year or two, but they had like 50 bottles of juice all lined up all across, like from the front of the store to the back, and you would just grab the bottle you want, put a few drops on your RDA and try it. If you liked it, you're like, I'll take this one. They were all zero Nick, but still, at least you got the idea of what they tasted like flavor wise. That was a perfect setup. Perfect setup.
I so remember them days too, because like, and it wasn't even that for me because I knew some of the people. I mean, I could try it at a 3 or a 6, whatever I wanted to, and it'd be like most of the times if I liked it. I just be like, yeah, let me go ahead and buy that bottle right there. So, but Yeah, man. Them days long done with right there. It's kind of it's kind of sad now because people that are just coming into this and haven't had that like maybe good shop experience like we had when we first got started, man, it's a night and day difference now going into a shop because you just don't get that. And I'm not saying some shops are just shitty, but the shops we have here were all cool as hell, and it was just a very good experience. And I just don't think you're getting that anymore.
I kind of actually look forward to some of these disposables just because they're different flavors that I haven't even tried yet, and most of them are good. Something that's not the ordinary.
Yeah, but you got to hold that title too. So I mean, you are the disposable king. So
It's true.
you got to keep a bunch on hand there for you. So
Might as well grab one for some different.
might as well. Why don't you break that rolling cart out that's got like about maybe 50 different brands on it all stocked up? Look at that shit.
It's a new one I have to review.
I'm telling you folks, give this shit about a year or more and we're going to be on this camera. I won't, but Mark will. You won't see anything like this in Mark's hand, like a device with an atomizer. He'll just be sitting there toking away on some damn disposable shit and just be like, man, the flavor on this shit is fucking banging.
I'm just going to wait for Ginger to come out with his pod system because I know he's eventually going to do one. It's obvious.
Well, I can tell you this. The Stump is about to be out. Hashtag the Stump. Coming to a theater near you, folks. Looky there, Mr. Jack Me Off. Thank you for that Asian donation there, sir. He says, just because I must be behind in my dues by now. I just miss seeing your name in the chat. I haven't seen it in forever, but I know you're a busy man and you in a whole different time sector than we are. So
we're gonna have some rainbow sugar.
Oh God, that just sounds horrible right there.
Sound horrible.
It just sounds like a bunch of liquid with a ton of sugar and nicotine dumped into it and just fired up. Dakota, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Hold the presses. Is that shit that you broke down the other day?
Yes, I am vaping on it.
Dude, you tripped me out with that shit. Knowing that shit right there is like scarier than what the typical setups of those are, and that's the ones you're gravitating towards.
This is actually pretty goddamn good.
Oh my God. Yep. You're hooked, man. You're hooked on this shit.
This tastes like what's that candy? Those little round, they look like pills. Sweet tarts, I think.
Yes.
It's like sweet tarts. That's actually really good. Man. I'm starting to feel like how Nick Salt's kind of addicting because these flavors are tasty as hell.
Cole says, ST, what happened to the new collab you had for? Man, I've got so many collabs going. Which one are you speaking of? You talking about my new knife collab I got going? I'm not really supposed to say anything about that right now, but you're nasty, dude.
Well, I mean, I got peanut butter custard, regular custard, peanut butter and regular custard, cornbread pudding, Boston cream, and strawberry donut. That's all I've been vaping on. I am so burnt out.
And no banana? I didn't hear a mention of banana at all.
I got Ginger's banana.
How much you got left in the 2-liter?
Half a 2-liter.
God damn. You've been going through that fucking shit, man. That means you have vaped at least 1,000 mLs of that shit.
How many mils are in a 2-liter? Any idea?
Well, he had it made out to where it was 2,000 mLs in it.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I had 1,000 mils of that shit already.
Good God Almighty, son! I ain't even broke mine open yet.
Gotta break that shit open.
I know, man. I got to get busy with some shit, man. What? Damn it! I got to put my damn shit on so I can.
El Blaze RTA. Is that Spanish, JJ? Peanut butter custard. All right.
Oh, okay. He's talking about something. Never mind. Woo! Lord have mercy. Yeah, right. He's definitely got the pod set up going over there. Disposable pod at that. So, oh man. They are, Randall. They're handy. And I mean, I know a lot of people look down at them, and I know that a lot of people, I get it. I'm kind of torn between them myself. But man, it's like a lot of folks got to remember, and it's not just the younger generation. It's folks my age, older than me, they're very easy to use with no instruction, and you get a pretty good hit off of them. So a lot of people are doing that shit now. The market wouldn't be flooded the way it is with them right now if they weren't selling off the freaking chain right now. It's just a way of life. It's how it is. But I know it has kind of kicked things to the curb in another sense, but I'm still a fan of just like good old refillable pods, stuff like this. I've been using them forever. For me, they're perfect. But I still use my big shit too. I use it all the time. Oh, JJ, you ain't got to worry about that, brother. You ain't got to worry about that at all. You just take care of yourself and get better, man. What is that? Mr. Apathy, he says, does Mike own his recipe? I don't know. Mike did own some of them, but I don't know if he sold some off. We talked about it a long time ago, but I don't remember that's got to come out of his mouth. I don't remember the exact story with all that.
Yeah, I have no clue how that works.
Jason said 50 milligrams, too much nicotine for me.
Yeah.
It is, but again, I remember doing Nick salts, and I remembered how smooth they were. Of course, I was doing Nick salts out of a pod system like this, not a disposable. Dude, they're just, the way they're manufactured, they're way too damn smooth. And that's why they're so damn addicting. But man, if you do it long enough, I'm telling you, I don't know if it happens to everybody, but it happened to some people I know and myself. Man, that shit ain't good for you.
It's weird. I wonder what makes it addicting. Like, there's something in it, or is it just?
Well, I think because it's so smooth and you're getting so much nicotine in your body, you just crave more and more. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is about, unless they putting some secret sauce in there we don't know about that they've all got their hands in. But Mike said, thanks for the Saturday night show. No problem there, sir.
Disposables are not regulated by the FDA. Wait, there's nothing regulated by the FDA.
Where is Mike? Mike's on a vacay right now, so
he's on a cruise. Actually, he's stuck in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
He is. I wasn't going to say this, but Mark can't keep a secret when things are supposed to be kept secret. So there you go. They
hit an iceberg, so they're kind of stranded out there.
You know what? This is what I love about living in the South. It's it ain't that late. It's 8:35, Central, and I got the crew out riding around in the neighborhood on 4-wheelers cutting up. So you got to love that shit. And
can someone explain what that photo was in my Facebook group of those 4 dudes wearing the dresses on the live show? I don't know if that was Vaping with Vic or not. I think it was. I seen that picture also. I believe it was him, and I don't know who the other folks were, but They said it was for a charity. What charity was it? Just something they were doing, or is it like a thing, or what? Anybody know?
I kind of feel like the only way I'm wearing a dress on here and doing a show, I think I'm be taking donations for myself.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm kind of greedy like that. So, well, look who shows up. Well, it ain't that late, but Cicero.
Cicero.
You need to have.
So I need to understand this. Shaggy or Swaggy Shane is that vaping swag?
I don't think it is, brother. I think that's I think he's been coming in here doing some shit. Hold on. Let me put on Santa's real quick. Thank you for the donation for my little lovely Sasha there. She says chocolate milk, lemon cream wafer, or key lime cookie. Both are more cream and cookie than citrus. Apply Jolly Rancher. All are excellent flavors to give yourself breaks from your current favorites.
Ooh, yeah, that's...
You know what? I can always count on Sasha when she's listening to us talk and she's like, I got answers for these dudes right here. So
I've only had one good chocolate my entire life, and that was from, I forgot the name of the company. They also made an RDA. Apple Jolly Rancher, that sounds really good.
You know what I had, and I know you're still trying to think of this. I'm not big into the chocolate vape thing. I never was. I tried one like a long time ago, and it's like, this doesn't seem right. Vaping chocolate. It didn't seem to like make much sense to me.
It is weird.
But there was one company, and they did like a lot of maybe what the name of it was Milk or some shit like that. I can't remember. Was it Milk?
From what you call it? From Michigan, from Vaporwood?
No, I don't think that was them.
They made a juice. It was called Milk, and it was like a creamy, sweet milk. It was really good.
No. I think it was like the name of shit was the brand, but then they had different flavors in that brand.
Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. All right.
But there was like a chocolate milk or like a chocolate pudding or something like that. But it was pretty good, but I was brainwashed. I was like, man, this just doesn't seem to, I don't know. Oh, look at that. Look, she's coming in here again hard at me. Let me put my cheetahs on. Thank you there again, Sasha, for the donation. Said, so I'm drinking, but wanted to say but wanted to say these can be made for you. Damn. First off.
I'm driving.
Oh. Dude, cheaters ain't even working, man. You know my shit's going downhill quick, dude. I've had contacts in all damn day and then trying to look out of cheaters. That did sound pretty good, though, because I was about to say, so what are you drinking first? Mark, this is sad. I hate to admit it on here.
Time to bump up the resolution by a notch.
I'm thinking that I'm fixing to have to make my screen like these big jumbo looking shit. Because, dude, everything looks kind of jumbled together. So,
well, I guess. I don't know if it's really, he says it's really him, but if that's Shane, hey, what's up, Shane? Long time no see. He says, yep, you need shirts, or you need some shirts. I guess that's really him.
Hold on, though. I clicked on that the other day when he was in here, and that channel was just made.
Oh, was it?
Well, click on it and go to the channel.
Let me try to. Let me think of something that only he would know.
Hold on. I got Michael Blim. Thank you for the donation there. He says, thanks for reading my donation. Please don't give Fagan 1 red cent of it. Michael Blim, you can rest assured that he won't see a dime of anything you do on this channel, sir. So
I'm going to remember that. I'm going to write that down and remember.
Oh, all right. Here's the better question then. I was going to say, what are you drinking? But Sasha, how are you texting and driving at the same time and watching this show? That's the better question.
Shane, when we first met you in Detroit, that's really you. What were you wearing when you got out of the van?
Now that is a good question, because me and him both know this right off the bat. So if you can answer that, then this will be the real one.
Dun, 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 dun. If he might not even remember himself.
If I can remember it, he can remember it. Damn it! Oh, we got a Google admin in here. I love this shit. Oh, you gotta love this shit.
Google admin, just so you know, thank you is actually 2 words, not 1.
Oh shit! There was somebody else that popped in here real quick. That oh, I can't find it anymore. Shit.
What were you guys doing? No, he rolled up when Shane pulled up. He pulled up in a van.
But don't say anything. We're waiting for the answer. So it's not him.
Not him.
Yeah, it's not him. So okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sorry, Charlie. Oh, so you pulled over real quick so you could make your comments.
Wait a minute. So she's drinking, driving, watching a show, and commenting? Wow.
She's a loyal watcher. You gotta love her for that, man. So oh man. What?
See, Michael, I considered you like one of my very close personal friends. Like I would actually go out of the way to help you. Now I'm starting to rethink that.
Michael, don't listen to this bullshit that's coming out of his mouth. He ain't studying your ass.
I almost considered you family. Like if you needed a room to stay, I would let you stay here if you needed to.
I treat y'all all like family because y'all are kind of like a second family to me right here. So Mark treats you like shit. He'll kick your ass right out the door without saying shit. So, oh man.
The lurkers need to chat more. I'm trying, but I'm used to being the weird guy in the corner that doesn't talk. I agree, Mike.
Yes, you do. You need to step it up there.
You're on the internet. You're in a chat room. No one has a clue who you are. So you could talk all day long and no one's going to have an idea who you are. So don't be shy.
That is a funny thing. And God, we talked this one to death, but I mean, especially if you have a name on here that just doesn't fall back to you at all, who's ever going to know? Like, Sid, we'll use Sid for example. Now, I know who Sid is just because Sid's been in chats and we've hung out with Sid and Zoom, a couple years ago?
Yeah, long time.
But if Sid was to just pop in this chat right now and I didn't know jack shit about it, he could come in here and talk all kind of shit. I mean, I could either determine, hey, you're either going to stay or you're going to go. I have no clue who Sid is. And if I go to looking Sid up in Facebook, it's not going to pop up to what we know Sid to be.
That's my real name and a picture of me. Oh, that's not good.
Shane says, oh, I was worried by we. It's not you. It's not you, sir.
Mike, if that's really a picture of you, you might want to change it. You look constipated.
Who?
Mike Tangumo. Tangumo.
Oh, okay. Marvin Norton, shut your damn mouth there, sir. Google, please don't do me any favors, please.
Why 28 days?
Yeah, why not just make it like a couple of days from now? Why I gotta wait 28 days for the shit?
Jason, you don't have to type on your tablet. There's a little microphone icon. If you hit it, you could talk and it'll write it out for you, and then you don't have to type it.
It is a faster means of doing the stuff on here, but he said, that's my dragon on my shoulder. So you're looking at something there that you're not quite seeing correctly. Hold on. You can see these icons a lot better because your shit is blown up. You can't tell that's a dragon on his shoulder.
It's not. I don't have it blown up, but I could zoom in with my little touch mouse. Is that a dragon on his shoulder?
That's what you just said.
Oh, it looks like a lizard. Yeah.
So my shit's like micro sized. I can't see shit on here, so I don't know what's what.
I thought it was a penis on his shoulder, but I couldn't really tell. I didn't want to call him out or anything.
Well, I think you've successfully done that already. So,
Best invention to a cell phone would be the little microphone, text to speech, or is that's not really text to speech? That's more like speech to text, talk to text, or whatever. Oh, here we go. Here's ST's show. The vaccine works, and it's got a vaccine ad when you click on it.
Wow. How ironic is that shit? My channel's got a warning because of that crap, and that's the crap they're playing on it.
And that's what ST just said while I had the microphone on. Let's see if it picked it all up. How ironic is that shit? Got a warranty because that crap. Now that sounds like Robert Scully right there. Now I know how Robert texts me.
Oh, shit. Hold on, let me do this right here. Mr. Michael Blibb, he says, thank you for the donation there, sir. He says, sorry, Fagan, suffering from, holy shit, optical rectum mutus. I feel as though I'm a pretty educated man, but I can't pronounce that long word, so you'll have to forgive me.
Is it a real word?
It probably is, and, you know, probably a third grader could pronounce it, but I guess I'm not that good anymore, so. Yeah, Ricky, it is. You know, you have to be an admin to be able to see some things on here anymore, but like it used to be, it didn't matter who you were. You could click on whoever in chat and you could see everything that was up with them. But YouTube took that a little function away.
Yeah, which is pretty dumb.
There was some reason that was given for that, and it was kind of like a lame reason. But I don't know. I don't.
Testies 1 2. Testies 1 2. I love using that when I write long emails. Nothing better than just to talk out the email.
So it just said test.
I was copying what Jason said.
Oh, okay.
Love watching the shows. I just very rarely comment. Well, thank you, Jim Clay.
Jim Clay, how long have you been watching this show, or at least on this channel? How long have you been a viewer of this channel? I'm curious to know. Let's do this, because we hadn't done this in a long time. Maybe what, I don't know, a couple months or so. It's always fun to say, everybody that's watching, if you're watching on the TV, pull your phone out real quick, pull the show up, and just type something in chat. Say, hey, what's going on? I don't normally do this, but you know what? It's Saturday night. I'm letting my hair down. I'm going to say something in this chat because typically I would never do it.
Mark is the guy who got me into vaping. I emailed the guy out of the blue, and and an iStick 50 7 years ago. God damn, son.
Damn, Apathy, you been watching this damn summit that long?
I always remember your picture because from a distance it looks like the same image as the dude on
Apathy's been running that picture, I can't tell you for how long now. It's been forever. But Apathy's an old schooler. He's been around for a long damn time.
Yes, he has. Oh, shit, I fucked up. Hold on.
I don't always see him, like, hardcore active in my chats, but I know he's always around.
Any relation to Joshua Miller? Apathy? Oh, yeah, you are Joshua Miller. All right, so I got an email from you. God. First email I got from you, March of 2017. You won a giveaway. Hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy? It's been a few days, but I wanted to let you know I sent over $10 through PayPal. He want to get? I think that's him. He won a giveaway. What did he win?
Damn, you made him pay for it.
That's when I was charging shipping. Yeah, I was
too
cheap.
Son of a bitch. What a cheap ass. I don't think I've ever made folks. I don't think I've ever charged them to ship. Or maybe I haven't. I just don't remember.
Yep, 2017. Oh wait, no, we got one that's longer than that. Oh wait, whoa.
You
Slow
just
down.
said 2016 a minute ago.
I think it might have one from 2015. Damn, this might be 2015 is when I got my first. I'm trying to verify this, but
Rolling that shit out, ain't they?
yep. Black Note. I remember the Black Note e-liquid.
Man, there's Jim. There's Jim Vivi. What's going on, brother?
Shane Smith. He never comes around anymore because he got butthurt about something.
Puff Donnie says, "You son bitch. Why are you? Hold on. Why are you charging shipping?" I think he meant to say, "Why are you still charging shipping?"
This was back in the day when I made nothing from YouTube. So, and I was broke. So I had to charge money for shipping. And then when I started, so I wonder if Apathy Miller Joshua Miller or
Yes.
Okay, all right. So then my first
He's
email
just not using his full shit off in here. He probably didn't want that said. It doesn't matter. If people know him, they know his full damn name. So,
hey Mark, I'm 6 weeks in. So he sent this 6 weeks when he started vaping. This email. So back in 2015. So he must have quit. He must have started vaping in January, February, April 2015.
could be.
Damn.
I thought you about to read his personal email out.
I didn't want to read the whole email.
Yeah, I don't think you should be doing that without permission there. I'm seeing this name and I kind of feel like I know who the other person is behind the name. I don't know who the person is, but Value Custard must have been around for a little bit. He said Dirty stole the 3,000.
Yep. Good old Dirty DeVoe.
You've been around for a little bit, it seems like.
Mark Robinson. Harley Wilkerson. Cloudy with a herpes.
Oh, is that the official Harley or not?
No, I don't think so.
That ain't the Harley we're thinking.
I wish that was the Harley we're thinking.
Man, I miss Harley. I miss him, man.
Yep. Come on back, Harley. If you're out there listening.
You're a staple to this community. I mean, you bring everything together. I don't know why you had to walk away from it.
And I think Randall Hayes has also been around forever. I could be wrong.
Randall Hayes
on Friday. What's his name? Dwayne Connolly.
Yeah, I seen him and I kind of spoke to him for a minute, Chad. I seen that trip me out. Yeah, Randall Hayes has been around for a while. I found Randall Hayes, if I remember correctly, he was one that was pretty hardcore against vaporized nomads when we got into it. And then he kind of like, I guess, got one and then realized he liked it and then kind of changed his ways. And Lord knows none of us knew what was in the future for that shit. But
the first email I ever got from Randall Hayes was in June of 2016. And it was about, he says, pissed off a bit. I follow her on Twitter and she must have saw the show. I sent her a message back saying, I've been following you boys long time. She has to understand y'all's sense of humor. I don't know what that was about, but that was just for me.
Who the fuck is y'all?
I don't know. It must have been this is about a show that we did.
Oh, was we talking shit back then or something and folks were pissed?
Sorry she got pissed, but I can't control what others say on the show. So it was something about the show. I don't know.
What's up with that, Randall? Refresh my memory. There's been so much shit said on all these damn shows.
Sasha, I don't think that. I don't know. I don't think that's Shane in chat.
It's not.
Because he couldn't answer the question about Detroit. So that might not be.
I don't think it is. I could be wrong, but I'm something's telling me that I'm not wrong. For one thing.
What about another question? What was the name of the place that we used to hang out at, Shane?
I don't think he's in the chat anymore. I think he probably said to hell with these dudes.
Like, fuck this shit.
my thinking is, and I could be wrong, but I'm kind of like, when you quit watching somebody and you don't see them forever, why all of a sudden you're going to pop up like within the past at least 2 weeks on this channel and just be all like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes I think people that don't come around anymore just don't come and chat anymore, but they still watch the show like behind the scenes. And then maybe like a year or so later, they decide, you know what, I'm going to type in chat again just to see what happens.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, if it's him, if it really is him, I say, hey, it's cool. You hang out and join the party. But two, you got to remember, I don't easily let my guard down anymore because there's so many trolls out there and there's so many people out there trying to start shit and do this and that.
Yep.
I'm always more on the defensive than I am just going to be like, oh yeah, hey, what's going on, bud? Because
we had a really good close relationship with Shane, but something happened with some dude, and since that dude was kind of hanging out with us, I think we got kind of pulled into the whole whatever the hell was going on, and that's why he kind of disappeared.
I still don't remember the damn dude, but
the dude he went to jail, and then he got out of jail and he started making his own coils. It's called like Jim Boy Coils or whatever the fucking name is.
That JB or yeah, I remember. Yeah, that little kid.
Yeah, I guess Shane. I think either Shane bought something from him or something happened between him and Shane, and something went sour, and then Shane just kind of assumed that we were friends with him, so he kind of
stopped
hanging out, but that wasn't the case.
I got you. Yeah, Ricky says every time I see him, he's using VSO Flavors as his name. That's kind of what I've been seeing him as lately. Oh, okay, yeah. Sasha. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I didn't say anything bad, just now or a little while ago. It's just, y'all got to remember where y'all are sitting at, where I'm sitting at are two different things. I see the people in these chats and I've dealt with a lot of trolling and had it done. And it's just, you get kind of used to it. So you just don't, let your guard down on shit. Michael Blim, thank you for the dono. He says, life happens, Sir ST. I don't think I'm a sir to you, Michael. Michael, how old are you real quick? Or you don't have to say that.
I thought Michael's only like 28.
Michael is a young man. He's a young man.
Oh God, Marcus has a friend spending the night.
Oh my God, is that like a first?
Yeah.
I mean, is that like a first ever?
Yeah. Well, for this house, yeah. Well, actually, kind of, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember ever you saying something about him having like
in the trailer, like his room is like 10 by 10. So if he had someone spend the night, they sure how wouldn't fit in there.
Dude, if they come down there and see you, they're gonna be like, he gonna be like, man, I might be going back home tonight. Sub on Vapes, he says, here since 2015, watched your first shows, Not Another Vape Show, ST's morning shows with Quest Heavies show, Still Miss Southern Gentlemen, even the crazy show on Cool Vapes channel. Love the derail shows. Yes, sir. You have been a very long time customer because you have just wrapped everything up. When I hear somebody in chat say, man, it was cool watching you on the morning shows, that's how I started out. Because I worked evenings, I was like the only one that had the morning show. And if I remember correctly, it was like every Thursday morning from like, wow. Wasn't it at a point where we would do 2 hours? We were doing 2 hours for the longest. So it was like 9 to fucking 11?
Was it?
Or 10 to 12 or some hell, I can't remember.
The fact that he mentioned Cool Vapes is shocking because not very many people know who Cool Vapes was.
No, but you know what? his channel's still out there. It's
Is it?
still out there. If you want to see some funny ass, well, y'all might look at it and think, "Oh my God, what were these people doing?" It's funny to see us because you can see us like back in what, late 2015. Yeah, that's when it was, late 2015.
Wow.
Holy shit. Dude, I had the shittiest camera in the world. My shit was all pixelated and jacked up looking. I mean, it was the worst train wreck around before I finally started getting, some decent shit. But
I had the microphone like in my face. Oh, it was annoying.
Mark was all like hardcore professional then. Other than us kidding around, he would kid around. But even kidding around, he had some level of being kind of professional about shit. And then finally, after a few years, everybody just let their shit go.
Jason, you haven't asked me any questions. I don't know what you're talking about, but I think you're starting to hallucinate.
I will say this. What's going on, Jason? Just so he can't say that I haven't mentioned him or read one of his comments. So there you go, Jason.
I remember Nate 38. Definitely remember him.
Oh, and this is what... I know you're still watching. I did see a minute ago, but I was tied up in some shit. I seen fucking K-Tech show up in here.
Oh, Jesus.
That's always like a miracle when you can see him pop in here. So K-Tech, if you're still watching, what's going on, brother?
Wife's probably, why do you still watch these guys? You need to get a life.
Marvin Norton, look at him. So he said, so what's changed? Marvin Norton, I tell you what, son. One day, man, you going round and round, sucker.
I don't know what a vape Fagan is, Jason. It's a vape-in. VAPN. Get the A out of there.
Damn, Apathy says I've had the same phone since I've started watching. Wow.
Holy Christ.
Wow.
So you must be on like a fucking Motorola like flip phone or something.
Apathy, you got me wanting to go out and get you a damn phone just because you've been on one for way too damn long now. Oh,
Dude,
man.
you ain't no damn ghost. I see your ass talking all the time.
Oh, shit, man. Yeah, you can see some crazy shit from back on in the day.
I remember when we first started going live on YouTube, how hard it was. We couldn't figure out how to make chat work. We didn't know. Yeah, it was so complicated.
And if you look at it now, it's so freaking... Back then, you could have told a 3-year-old how to do it one time and they'd have been all over the shit.
Yep.
And for some reason, it just seemed complicated at first, but...
Because back then, there was some kind of weird thing where you couldn't enable chat or something if you scheduled a show or whatever. So
Yep.
I would have the chat on a different like website, which is so cheesy. So you'd watch the show on YouTube, but you'd have a chat room open up on a...
And the website was horrible. It looked like some 1980s computer screen when you type in it. I mean, it was all like black and white shit. It wasn't like colorful and, people's icons and all. It was just like garbage.
It was a free chat.
Yeah, it was. It was the dude that got fired from AOL that started his own company doing free chats. So... Oh, man.
Vaporized Nomads days. Oh, damn. Those are the days right there.
Man, I tell you what. Those were some good days, but man, they were some fucking, they were some gut-wrenching days towards the end there.
Yeah, it was.
There was a lot of drama surfaced around that particular shit, which I really don't even care to get into. But yeah, that was in the beginning. It was a very cool venture there.
That guy, I mean, he made awesome mods, and out of all the people that he provided mods to that helped promote his business, like he got really up there, really popular. He fucked it all up, man. He had a good thing going and fucked it all up.
I will say this, there hadn't been well, he was definitely up there with some of the top fucking mod builders. Some of the shit he did, I mean, he was killing it with his shit.
And I don't know if it just got too big or too something, but he just one day just started crumbling, fucking just fucked it all up for himself.
Do a throwback review. I got some throwback shit I could do reviews on, but I don't know. You know, if you who's
an old review.
a throwback review would be, I think, better if you did it kind of like in a setting like we are, like multiple people. It'd be cool if like all three of us had the same device back from years ago.
Yeah.
And we could just kind of sit there and go at it. But
yeah, we were kind of very serious back then.
It was scary back then, man. I mean, it was like, I guess because then, I was new into the shit. I thought you had to be kind of like serious and then add that little small element of being humorous with it. But then over time, we realized, shit, man, you pretty much, it was the Wild West there for a bit, what you could do. And then the reins got tightened down. So,
yep. I was being serious because I was like starting to get products from companies. So I'm like, I got to take this shit seriously. But I mean, I had a good run.
Oh, yeah, you did.
To expos and all kinds of shit. So, I mean, it all kind of, it was fun. But after a while, you kind of get tired of being serious. You're like, oh, I really have to be serious. It's more fun when you don't have to be serious.
Neil's asking what was my favorite old school device. If you can call this old school, which to me, I guess technically I could. Me and Ginger were just talking the other night. I was taking some pictures of shit, sending it to him, showing him some stuff. Yeah, if y'all know me and if y'all follow me from the beginning, y'all would know one of my most favorite possessions. And this was like I think my first year into it was my Vapor Shark.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
To me, that was like the shit right there. When I got that, I thought, man, you can't touch this. But I was looking at it the other day. Matter of fact, I don't know if y'all can pinpoint that little light green one out over there. That damn rubber boot thing has been on there freaking forever. And when I peeled it off, oh my God, the outside of that shark is like sticky, funky, nasty because it's just been sitting in the thing fucking forever. I'd need like a whole gallon of acetone to get all the funk off of it. So I had to hurry up and put that boot back on it. But Vapor Shark, hands down, was my thing. I loved it.
No moonshine. Thank you, Jason. I'll take a pass on that. Who the hell gave me moonshine? Someone sent me moonshine, and it was strong as fuck.
I think I remember that. Marvin says, I started watching you when you did your E-Leaf Milo tank. That was like the very first video I ever did, I think.
Oh, the Milo.
That was my first sub-ohm tank right there. I can still remember the day when I got that thing, put juice in it, and I hopped in my truck and started vaping on it, and the cloud that came out of it. Dude, I swear to God, it was like I had just taken the fattest rip off of a joint and kind of blew it in the truck, and you know how the clouds kind of hang? I was like, holy shit, what is going on here?
And then I got high.
Oh, man.
I'd keep drinking peppermint moonshine. Oh. When you puke, eating or drinking anything peppermint, that shit sticks with you forever.
That doesn't even sound entertaining right now.
Oh. That shine tasted bad. Mine won't unless you don't like shine. I don't drink hard alcohol really anymore. Are you talking about alcohol or e-liquid, Jason? So I don't even know what the hell you might be talking about moonshine e-liquid.
I'm sitting here thinking, how did we get to talking about moonshine all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Moonshine's one thing I never fucked with.
No, yeah, I tried that shit. I forgot who sent it to me, but I tried it and it was just like drinking rubbing alcohol.
Dakota, I thought you was here like a fucking hour ago. Now he's telling me I can start the show up.
The Smoke R80. Holy hell, that was a classic right there.
Oh yeah, definitely. I still got like I said, again, me and Ginger was kind of like talking about like, I had taken some pictures of the vapor sharks because for some reason, got on that conversation about, I don't know why, but as soon as I took those pictures, he had taken some pictures of like some old shit he's got laying around that's still in the damn box. I'm like, a lot of the OG vapors that have been around forever that have accumulated a lot of things, I'm certain that they've got a tote somewhere with some of their first old shit that they're still hanging on to. And in my case, I've got shit brand new from years ago still kind of sitting around.
But that shit's sealed in the box.
Hell yeah. Hold on now. I was at dinner earlier but wanted to check in. I'm here now. You didn't pick us something up to eat. What's up with that, man?
I'll take a burrito, thank you.
Dakota, you supposed to be hooking us up there, brother.
Hook it up. The tsunami. That is fucking old.
Oh, man. God, yeah, I do remember that. Hold on. This is a better question. What one thing have you sold, vaping-wise, that you've regretted that you sold?
Oh, man. That's a tough one.
I know there's got to be at least one thing.
I don't know. I'd have to sleep on that. I don't know.
I kind of feel like one that I did get rid of. It was now I got rid of a good bit of my VN boxes, but there was one in particular I got rid of that I kind of regret doing now, but I know it's probably at a better home.
Yeah, I would say my VN boxes or my Provaris. I regret selling those, which I still have my Provaris and my working VN boxes. And the one VN box that I really liked that I gave away to, what was her name? Shayna, the chick they used to always watch. The minute I gave that to them, they disappeared. It seems like once someone wins a giveaway or you give them something, they never come back. That's it.
Who was that again?
That Shayna chick.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't it her boyfriend, the one that was always trying to like push his down?
Yep. Again, that the tall blue.
I remember that one.
Oh, then that was it. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Daytime Frank, what's going on, brother? Long time no see.
I only regret not selling things. I waited so long and now they're not worth it. Yeah, that's one thing you got. Like I always say, like if you're not going to use something, you might as well sell it and get money for it while it still has somewhat of a value to it.
Now, I do feel fortunate enough there. Some of the things I did let go were things that I hadn't used in forever, and I'd kind of got in my mind, you know what? I'm probably never going to use it again. And unless I just want it as a damn, a little fucking something to show off, why not let somebody else get some use out of this thing? And it was at a good time where people were wanting stuff and, so everybody was happy. So it all worked out, but, I don't know. Red Vape says, I've won stuff from both ST and Mark and I'm still here. Yeah, you were. That's when we were doing auto parts on the channel.
Who was that blonde chick that used to do reviews?
Oh, God.
There were a few blonde chicks that did reviews. Talking about the Canadian chick, the really good-looking one?
That was Danya.
Donna of Clouds or some shit like that?
Yeah.
There's another, let's see. Oh, you're talking about, and there was, what's her name? Ruby Poo? Or Poopy Poo?
Yeah, well, what's her new name now? Hold on. David Swearingen, thank you for the dono there, sir. He says, Mark, not your vape team mod, question mark?
I didn't sell that. I threw it out because it was about to explode.
I was going to say, there's a big difference between selling and throwing shit out. So
that was a danger to me. I had to get rid of that fucking thing. Battery swelled up on that thing and the door wouldn't shut. I'm like, yep, that's time for that thing to go.
Puff Donnie says ST has never touched me and I'm still here. Well, I mean, if you'd like me to touch you and you still stick around, we can work that out. Yeah, Ruby's got a new name now. I forget. It's like her real name on what she put on her channel now. I don't know.
Like vaping is nothing but a memory now.
Yeah.
We went from fighting crime and advocacy to like, oh, fuck vaping. I'm out. See ya.
Sasha says, where do you find clones? Clones of what? What kind of clones you looking for? Speaking of clones.
Everywhere.
Speaking of clones, look who just shows up. Ronnie Cash.
Clones right there.
Ronnie had one of the biggest outfits of selling clones in the world that I knew of, but that's kind of like old news now. I'm just kidding with old Ronnie. Ronnie's our hardcore billet box man now. I don't know exactly what clone you're talking about, but if you're meaning like vaping stuff, I'm thinking like 3F Vape or Fast Tech or some shit like that. I don't know.
I would sit on eBay at times all night long, just type in vape, and you would find everything was like they had clones of every fucking thing out there. And even mods that people made themselves. I used to love eBay for vapes.
What is that? What is Apathy talking about? He says the horror chick.
The horror. Oh no, she had black hair.
Did he mean to say the whore chick or the horror chick?
Maybe that little skinny chick that quit vaping because there was something, or she quit doing videos because there was something wrong with her. That's the only chick I could think of that she had like a little horror thing going on. I forgot.
Oh.
Long ago.
Give me a second.
Her and Grimmer buddies.
No, you remember the little chick that her intro was like Dracula shit and all the. That was
yeah, some kind of disorder. Gorgor Brittany. There you go.
Gorgor Brittany. That's it. Yeah, she was coming up quick too. Yeah, then she had some type of illness go on and it kind of like squashed her shit quick. And then bam, she was done.
Yep.
I think her channel is still up, but it's only got like 1 or 2 videos on it. And I think it's renamed now, but it's like whatever shit she's involved with now, like some I don't know, like some therapy talk type shit. I don't know what it is, but.
Have you ever ordered vape stuff from Amazon overseas? I've never, ever ordered anything vape related. Maybe cotton is what I ordered, if you want to consider that vape related. Yeah, but I would buy all my clones off eBay. That was like the best place to go. They had everything. Because they had 3 or 4 different companies that would make clones. And some companies made them better than others.
Yeah.
So you had to find out which clone you wanted and then find out which company made the best clone of that particular mod.
Man, I can't say that I've ever ordered anything vaping off of eBay or Amazon, which Amazon you really can't do, I don't think, but eBay I know.
If anyone can, O'Connor can.
Yeah, you know what? That was another person there back, I don't know, in the very, very early days of when I started the show up, the weekly show. She was another one I tried to get on, that Gorgor Brittany. She actually hit me back too, but again, things got jumbled up and never got her on. But
what's up, Rex?
Rex Vapes, what's going on, brother? Puff Donnie says Amazon only sells drip tips and they're overpriced.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy anything from Amazon vape related. Hey, I think I bought battery chargers from there though, but
damn, I forgot all about that. The tugboat clones.
Oh yeah.
There was like more tugboat clones going around than tugboats. So.
I bought a tugboat clone. I bought the Velocity clone. Isn't that one really popular?
Dude, do you remember that? Like, I don't know, maybe a year into us all hanging out, it seemed like anybody that would come into like a Zoom room or you'd watch a video, anytime they were talking about vaping on a tugboat, it was always a clone. Nobody ever had any original shit.
Because they were so expensive and they were hard to get. I think the reason why the tugboat was so popular because Grimm used to always push it, and I think it was the only atomizer at that time that came in a variety of different colors. Like they had pink, red, all kinds. Then they had like the USA version with a flag on it. And
so what you're trying to say is that we were a bunch of broke some bitches and couldn't afford the authentic shit.
Pretty much. Yeah,
Deb says, still have my Dark Horse RDA. I still have my Dark Horse RDA. I don't know exactly where it's at, but I've still got mine. That was like one of my first RDAs that I ever purchased.
What was that one RDA that I purchased? Oh man, I forgot the name of it. It wasn't like a name. It had like, it was like letters. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, that's funny that you mentioned that right there. The Dark Horse. God, that's been forever. Frank said his first RDA was the Goon 22 clone back in 2017. Man, I had all. Well, not all. I never had the Goon LP, but I had all the other Goons.
I used to love the clones of the, not Atmostique, but the guys that made the Nemesis. I forgot the name of that company. But they always had a bunch of RDAs that would always sell out, or they are too expensive. I would always buy the clones of those RDAs.
I think the biggest thing I can remember from Mark when we first started hanging out, his fucking dealio at the time was that the Ghost RDA.
Still got them too.
That was like the way you see him vaping his own RDA now is the way he used to vape that. Anytime you'd see him vaping, he was vaping on that freaking thing.
Yep, that was the shit. The Dark Horse, I remember that fucking thing. Well, yep. What is it? Oh, the TOBH. There you go. That's the RDA first clone I think I bought. Maybe no, it wasn't the first one. Dude, that was a very popular clone that people would call the Tobe or the Toby or TOBH. Yeah.
I had been into vaping for a little while. I'd actually had started my channel, but I still hadn't messed with an RDA yet. And I remember going to a shop the matter of fact, the guy we got to be good friends with, he's the one that sold me the Dark Horse. And I had to have him put a build in it in Wicked for me because I didn't know how to do that shit. I just watched him fucking do it. But when I vaped on it for the first time, I was like, holy shit, why have I not been doing this shit already? And I remember because I was like anybody else, being a beginner, man, I used that coil way longer than what it needed to be used because I was always afraid to like mess with it, take it out or do anything. So I just kept re-wicking it all the time. And then finally that thing got so old and crusty. One day I finally looked at it. I says, man, you know what? I'm going to give this a try. Of course, I wasn't wrapping coils yet then, but I had some coils. I remember I did my first install, wicked it up, did everything with it and was like patting myself on the back like, look at this shit. I am the fucking RDA king now.
Some guy that owned a shop showed me how to build something at the store, and I remember saying, wow, I will never do that because there is way too much shit involved to try to do that. Like this. Oh yeah. And then before you know it, like months later, I'm building coils for RDAs.
That shit was to me, it was very intimidating. I was like, I've done a lot of shit in my lifetime, but doing a coil install, are you fucking serious? You want me to do some shit like that? Now I look at it now and it's like, well, I mean, it's like anything else. You do it enough and mess with shit, it ain't jack shit. You can do it with your eyes closed, but
I think the iGo W was my first RDA I bought.
Let me throw the Santas on. David Blackman, thank you for the donation there, sir. He says, late to the party. Howdy, guys, from Athens, Georgia. Welcome to the Tennessee party over here and the Chicago party.
Yep, I
We
would say that probably the most cloned item of all time has to be the K-Fun. There are so many goddamn K-Fun clones out there. It was not even funny. Every version got cloned.
You know what? To this day, I've never owned an authentic K Fun. The only K Fun I've had is the Addy Tooney fucking K Fun that all of us got. And I remember vaping on it thinking, man, this thing's pretty damn awesome. But when I got it, that just wasn't really my type of vaping then. I was more into like a lot more wattage, clouds, you know. So it was good, but it just kind of wasn't my thing. So I've still got that somewhere. I don't know where, but
Yeah, he bought. I believe the way he did it was he bought K-Fun clones and he like made them better.
he heat treated them, or he put a little heat treatment on it. But
I think he made the wicking channels larger. If I'm not mistaken. He did a few things. To them. The air hole maybe bigger.
Yep,
Better pretty much.
I was kind of like when I got my Addy Tooney K Fun, I was kind of like, man, I feel like I'm a part of the club now because like not everybody was getting one, and I was like, man, I feel privileged getting one of these damn things.
It was like a special little club. Like if you got one, you know, you're like,
hell yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's funny. Like when people bring up certain atomizers or even devices at times that I've completely forgot about that I had that I actually use somewhat. Man, it brings back some old memories. Look at, I see Michael Blim. I just don't see what he's saying, but let me look. Thank you for the donation there, Mr. Michael Blim. He said, that's another plus with Disposable. No ohm reader. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's no science to a Disposable at all. You just rip the little tab off and start going at it. Marvin says, I still use the K Fun Square today. I remember that. That's what we need to do sometime. We need to just have, like, in more of a beginning of a show, we just need to, like, stump people and say, man, just start naming off some random atomizers that nobody talks about anymore or have just forgotten about and refresh some of our minds with things. Because, like, when she mentioned the Dark Horse, I'm like, man, I'd forgot all about getting that, and that being my first RDA there. Oh, Jerry said he's got one. Nice. Oh, you've got the rye already. Nice, nice. Woo, man, oh man, oh man. It's definitely been a long freaking day. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning and not going down yet. I'm trying to sit here. Oh, there you go. Nate still got his too. Yeah, that was cool as hell when I got that. I was thinking, man, this thing is the shit right here. Who made the OG Pandora RDA back in 2017 or 2018? OG Pandora, man. God, that one. Mark might know the answer to that one. I can't remember. I remember the name, I just don't remember it. Jason, you fun as hell. ST, what's the best character uptake from 6 years ago? You know what it is, because you see it on your suggested videos every single day. I got something funny. So Ginger had sent me something, and as a joke, he threw this in the package that he had sent me. I opened it and I'm like, man, what the hell is this for? And then I thought, oh my God, okay, never mind. I know. I seen this shit and it's a brand new box of them. I'm like, oh my God. Now if I can just find this freaking tank, I'll be good to go.
I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm going to eat real quick.
Okay. All right, man. Yeah, he sent these and I was like, son of a bitch. I might even somewhere in all this, some old shit, I probably got some coils back, like way back from the day. Matter of fact, I know I do. Matter of fact, I've still got some brand new coils in a little foil pack for my Nautilus tank. Because I stumbled across them in a box I had the other day. I'm like, good God, man. Why are you hoarding all this shit? Well, what is y'all's feeling here? I'm kind of curious on this, and I tend to think about it from time to time, but is there ever going to be a point in time, let's say years from now, with people maybe holding on to some products that first came out that, like, say, you know, you bought duplicates, but you only used one and the other one's still brand new in the box and you got it. Do you think it'll be worth some money like years down the road to maybe like a collector or some shit? Or do you just think all this will be garbage and it really doesn't make a damn? I wonder about that from time to time. I know like high-end devices, they'll probably always have a nice value to them, but like shit that you just could have picked up anywhere years ago, but it's still brand new in a box years from now, I'm wondering if it's going to have some type of value on it. Here you go. Y'all gonna be making me put my damn shit on so I can really see some of this shit. Douglas says, can you ask Fagan when he's getting the I'm still waiting on the review to buy or not. Y'all are wearing his ass out on that shit. But I will ask him that. Nautilus Mini still use it. Damn. I mean, like I said, I've got some devices that, man, I use the hell out of that I still got that you could throw batteries in now and they'd still would. There's no purpose for it, but Kevin says, let me look again. FDA killed collector potential. I don't know though. I don't know. I don't know if that would be a true statement or not, because collectors of any sort, which this would be kind of a weird thing to be a collector of, I guess, but if you were a collector and you were hunting down a certain type thing, the purpose of collecting it wouldn't be to get it to use. It would be to get it to put in a collection that you want with other shit. I don't know. Vaping Golf says 3 intake duals bought for backups. See, that's kind of what I've done here lately. I know it's on a different scale a little bit. Like when I find maybe a particular tank, like for, let's just say the Sakers, when I got it, I knew I liked it. Man, I stocked up on a shit ton of coils because I knew I was going to use it for a good long while. Same thing with a lot of pod devices that I sit here and use daily. There were some that I just really took to and liked. So I bought some duplicates and triplicates of them, stocked up on fucking pods, you know. So I'm pretty good on shit, but like there are things, and I've even done it in the past, when I've vaped on something, especially if it's like an atomizer or something, if it's something that I'm just really having a hard time putting down because I love using it, I start looking for backups and things that I need for it because I know how easy it is to accidentally damage some of this shit. And you never know, all of a sudden you might not be able to find anything for it. So there will always be a market for collectors. I believe that. I just kind of, I don't know. I kind of wonder what the real value on some of this shit would be way down the road as collector's type thing. The knives are different. Well, no, I mean, it is like the knives, but the knives are kind of like, you can't, well, unless you're just very wealthy, you can't quite buy a lot of knives up and like you could vaping products. Knives are going to be a tad bit more on the expensive side, especially if you like the better stuff. As much as I love shopping for knives and purchasing knives and like always looking at stuff, I love it. But sometimes it can get to be like, man, this shit's pretty fucking crazy. Why are you so deep into this shit? You might need to put the brakes on a little bit. Barbara says, I've got to get a backup on my infix. Marvin, I don't know if I got any backups on those or not. Maybe look through my stuff and I might be able to hook you up there, Hoss. Johnny the Beard, look at him. The only reason why he ain't coming here, he's looking for Mark. He said, where's Mark? Bet that some bitch going to town on some dino nuggets. Well, you know, he's probably into some shit right now. Yeah, if you're buying 2 to 3, 5, yeah, they can add up real quick. The thing that's fun about collecting knives, though, what I've really enjoyed about it is you might see something you really want, and I don't really. A lot of the shit I get is kind of production, but it's not like mass produced production. And the ones that get produced, it's not really a whole lot on top of that. So not a whole lot of people get a chance to get it. But when I see somebody with it and they post a picture when I'm in one of these groups looking, I've literally spent well over a year trying to hunt one down. And you might think that takes the enjoyment out of it for searching for so damn long for something, but I somehow get this weird thrill out of it. I love hunting shit down like that. Oh shit, he'll wolf that shit down quicker than 5 minutes.
Hell yes.
There he is right there. That's how much probably ate a whole large pizza and some other shit to go along with it. Somebody was asking a question earlier about something, and I was telling them that Ginger, you know, he had sent me something the other day and put in a little joke thing in the package. And when it fell out, I was like, what the hell? But then I kind of realized he sent me a brand new box of these.
Oh my goodness.
But
wow.
that was for the tank that keeps showing up on my video all over the place.
Yep. Holy shit.
I can't believe he still had a box of them laying around. But like I said, I've still got Nautilus coils.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, I used to have a gigantic, huge box of coils a few years ago, but I just got rid of them all because there was no more. I didn't have the tanks anymore. And
look at Sasha. Sasha breaking that shit down tonight. But here we go. And I'm probably going to mess it up, but I'm still going to try it. Thank you, Miss Lovely Sasha, for that donation there. You like how I'm talking to you? You and your cohort had me drinking, driving, and texting. I laughed out loud. That almost got me in a wreck. I missed FAQ again, but wanted to mention Angela looks fantastic.
Thank you, Sasha. You look fantastic also.
You do. You do
now,
that.
Is she drinking and driving and texting like alcohol?
Yes.
Holy Jesus.
So I can imagine her. She's cruising around in a car like this. And
I hope that's not the case.
we'll use this for a replica situation. So she's probably got, this is like, let's just say a bottle of whiskey. So
I would,
hold on. I ain't done yet. and got a phone in the hand too somehow, and somehow one on the steering wheel. So I don't know.
I would hope that's a joke, but he's home now. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Oh, that is funny. Y'all about to hear some gunfire in a second. Get out of here. Get. And the damn cats run around there freaking crazy ass. ST, it's the chase to find it. Yes. I mean, Mark's kind of the same way. I don't know if Mark goes to the lengths that I go to. I don't guess I really ever asked him because he don't really care to hear about my shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't really care to hear about his, but like, Mark, you know that I've hunted certain knives down well over a year. What's the length that you've gone to hunting guitars down? Has it been to that extreme?
Not a year, no. Maybe a couple months.
Okay.
Maybe like between 3 and 5 months, maybe, but never a year. Usually after a year, I lost interest in it.
See, there's the thing. If you lose, I don't lose interest because it makes me even get that more determined that I want to find this. But here's what sucks. You can be riding this high for like a year, knowing that sooner or later you're going to find this. But then as soon as you find it and hit that buy button, it's like, what's the next one going to be? It's like when it gets here, it's not even fun then. It's kind of like, okay, I mean, it's cool, but it's like, I don't know.
They say the thrill of the hunt.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I like, the thrill of the hunt. Oh, here we go. There's a long question in here, so let me put the cheats on. Ryan G says, hello, ST. Do you find you're using your MTL pod systems more than tanks these days? Do you still use the Wenax K1 or have you changed to the Caliburn A2? How long do those Wenax pods last you? Good long question, and I got answers. So here you go. I use all of them. There is the new Caliburn, and there's 2 Wenaxes I got going with different flavors in them. I'll be honest with you. The Caliburn A2 is pretty good, and I'm sure there's going to be folks to disagree with me. I still say the Wenax K1's got them all beat so far, and I've tried some of the latest, greatest here, and to me, this has got like the best MTL draw on it. The particular pods, that could vary. You might get some shitty ones, you might get some good ones. I don't know. My pods typically last me, I don't know, I can get a good couple weeks out of mine, to be honest with you, before I can tell you this, I got a shit ton of boxes of these. Something else I loaded up on, but I got a ton of them. So that just kind of shows you that I really do enjoy this one. What is he talking about?
Make your Twinkie public, please. What the hell is a Twinkie?
Is that and she says, yes, I will. What the hell is that?
I guess Sasha's giving out Twinkies. I have no idea.
Can you make, hold on. It's just funny the way he wrote that. Sasha, can you make your Twinkie public, please? The fuck does that mean?
I have no idea.
I need answers now.
Oh, I'm Twinkie e-liquid, I think you're talking about.
Oh, okay. I'm like, damn. I'm like, let me in on what's going on with the Twinkie shit.
That's what I think you're talking about. Nothing like the Twinkie.
Damn it, y'all got me worked up over some damn e-juice shit. Oh yeah, everybody's talking about a recipe and shit. Oh, yeah. Damn, I thought y'all was talking some crazy shit. I made a Twinkie recipe. I thought that was like a code name for some other shit going on here, but I'm like, Why would you make that shit public? Unless you're talking about like a public pick or some shit like that. I don't know.
MTL RDA. Have you tried and do you like? I don't like MTL RDAs for some reason. They're just, I don't know. MTL. I mean, tanks are a whole nother thing, but RDAs, I never got into them. I mean, back in the day, that's what RDAs used to be with the single little tiny air hole. They were MTL RDAs, but they just get hot and they're just, I don't know. I'm just not a big MTL kind of guy, so maybe that's why.
Honestly, I've got like a variety pack of like little MTL coils. That's what I'm running in the intake right here. I don't remember exactly which one it is now because it's been a while since I put it in here. And I just re-wicked this thing before I started this damn show up tonight. I hadn't used it in a little bit, but I was like, man, I hadn't used it in a while. I need to. Apathy says, ST got a dirty mind, you old man, you damn.
ST thought he was going to see your monkey. What? What the monkey?
Oh my God.
Is that the nickname for it now? A monkey?
You got to admit, folks, especially in like a show like ours and a chat like ours, when you're saying, let me make you Twinkie public, you gotta wonder what's going on here.
The infix. That's an oldie but a goodie.
Sasha always trying to throw that up. Sasha, you ain't got me beat but like a day or two. So don't get too crazy there, kid. Oh shit.
There you go. I thought it was a beaver, not a monkey. Thank you, Randall.
I think it depends on what part of the world you're in, of what name you're gonna give it. So really? I don't know.
Depending on your generation, you call it a monkey or a beaver.
Yeah. I mean, I'm certain there's a lot of other names for shit too. So who knows? I don't know.
Thoughts on the shit show convoy going up here in Canada?
I'll be honest. I have Sasha over here trying to mess me up. I have been watching it. It's pretty crazy. There's a pretty well-known YouTuber up there, and apparently I'm assuming that you're up in Canada if you're watching this. Maybe, I don't know. But that Zot dude that's on YouTube, he got arrested. I think it was yesterday morning, because they're starting to arrest folks up there, like the truckers and shit.
Yeah.
And he's been like live streaming every day up there and gets a shit ton of people watching him while he's doing it. But apparently he got arrested, and then his girlfriend got his phone, whatever the situation is, and she started live streaming last night while he was in jail. So, and I don't know, I'm guessing he's been released by now. I never heard, but I don't know.
So I never followed through with what's going on here. Do the truck drivers here, are they also? They're
going to do it apparently next week. And it's going to go from California all the way out towards the East Coast.
But this is all about the truck drivers. They have to be vaccinated, right? That's what this is all about.
What's going on in Canada? Yeah, it has a lot to do with that. But in this country,
that's what I'm wondering. In the U.S., you got the truck drivers got to be vaccinated too, or no?
Well, be careful what you're saying. But
or VED,
I think. And I'm not 100% on it. I believe there's only 2 states in this country that if you're driving truck, you have to have the V. I could be very wrong. I think Daytime Frank's in here. I know he's a truck driver. He could probably elaborate real quick if I'm wrong or not. But I believe it's California, New York, that it's supposedly required. Again, I could be wrong. That's secondhand information I've heard. But
why that's going on there and not like why they're not doing that here also, but maybe it's not the same thing going on. I haven't followed it that much.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I'm all for it. I stand up with those folks doing that shit. They're, folks are getting tired of shit. and I'm not trying to get my channel fucking knocked off the damn face of the earth, but I think a lot of people in this entire world has had enough shit, and they're tired of taking it, and they're standing up for their shit now.
And since the truck drivers are the ones that pretty much make the world go around, like, they have to say so, not the government. The truck drivers stop. Doesn't matter. Government can't fucking be like, okay, we don't need you. No, the truck drivers are needed more than anyone.
Yeah,
everything stops.
It's a sticky situation right now, but yeah, I mean, folks don't realize it, but that is one commodity that you just, or not even a commodity. That's one business you can't have go down, because as soon as that stops, everything stops, because you can't get jack shit.
And I think sometimes people forget that too. They just think, oh, truck driver, he's a truck driver. But no, that truck driver delivers every fucking thing that you have in your house. Like the food that you eat, everything else under the sun.
Yeah, anything you touch was pretty much delivered on a truck.
Yep.
So, and y'all think about this shit. I mean, it's common sense, but people have gotten so used to the comforts of Amazon delivering shit to your house. Well, those big 18-wheelers that are delivering the Amazon to the warehouses so the smaller trucks can deliver it to your house, that shit stops too. So, yeah. I can't get, those are topics I'd love to discuss on here and go in more depth. But you know, man, you just don't know what you can and can't do. And at least I don't know, because some people do it, have no issues. It seems like as soon as I do some shit, I'll wake up next morning and my damn channel will have fucking look like a bowling alley with a bunch of strike marks on it. Oh.
Cross-country trucker when I was young. Some of my fondest memories of him being on the road with it. I mean, that's got to be a lot of fun. Having a father that was a truck driver and going on the road with him, that's got to be a hell of a fun thing when you're a kid.
Oh, I bet. You know,
adult shit, that'd be fun, I think.
All young kids, I mean, at least the ones I knew, I don't know who, like, okay, like when we were young, if you were riding down the interstate and you had a big truck pull up, man, everybody be in the car doing that shit, want to hear the fucking horn on that joker. You know, and I think like, at least when you're a kid, you look at the trucks and you have that big fascination, man, it'd be cool to ride in that and all that shit. I can't quite say that at the age I am now that I would want that as my profession, but for somebody go ahead.
It'd be hard to like drive on the interstate for that long and not fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like when you're going a straight line for God knows how many miles and just continuing on, like just straight, like how do you not just fucking fall asleep? Yeah. Or what is that called when you, I forgot what it's called. It's when you're constantly just going straight and I forgot.
Well, you get tunnel vision and you just kind of like, you know, yeah.
That's the only thing I'd be feared about, like fucking passing out.
I really think a lot of it's for certain people. I mean, obviously there's probably 1 million married people and 1 million single people doing it, but it always kind of seemed more like it was a job that would be ideal for a single man that, you know, you don't have anybody to answer to, and, you know, you just go out and enjoy what you do, and whenever you get home and go out again forever.
And I noticed like Zoom used to always be a big part of the truck drivers loved Zoom because they would all hang out in Zoom at night when they were driving. It would kill time.
Oh,
they wouldn't bore driving, and they could sit on Zoom for hours and hang out and just still get their work done. And
it seemed like we used to have a good fair share of truck drivers from all over the world.
Yep.
It was a trip to see some of these folks we had that one guy that was in Australia that was a truck driver, and he would hop in Zoom And it's just funny because you think, man, we're sitting here in the U.S. He's in Australia, and he's just sitting here doing his job, driving down the road, hanging out, bullshit with us in a freaking Zoom room. So
Fun times, man. That's damn.
Maine, oh Maine.
I was a friend of mine who drove for JB Hunt. Truckers are everyday normal people, no type. JB Hunt used to be right down the street. They had a huge dock that they shut. Well, they closed down. At least out here, they closed down.
I'm kind of afraid to ask this question, but Randall says we went to Boys Town as well. Old truckers will probably know what that is. That's kind of like
Boys Town here in Chicago is, exactly what it sounds like. Boys Town. Unless you swing that way, which is totally fine. But
I've heard that name before, Boys Town. I just can't recollect in my mind exactly what it is. But it just certain things you write in the chat, especially this kind of chat, it always makes me wonder sometimes. But I guess Sasha has done the top one tonight, so we're gonna give her the credit. Alex Phillips says, I'm in Zoom every day.
I wonder what other people have Zoom rooms?
Oh, I'm certain there's probably a shit ton of folks.
Oh,
Look at here. Johnny man, you know what? I almost want to take a screenshot. I never thought old Johnny the Beard would come over to this channel at all.
Don't waste your money. I'm telling you, Johnny.
Johnny the Beard, welcome to the group. Welcome to the ST Newbies. Thank you, sir.
You could have saved that money for me, you son of a bitch.
Is this more Twinkie talk? I mean, you got to admit, that is kind of a cool code name for shit, the Twinkie. I mean, not to say that a Twinkie's really resembling anything, but why not call it a fucking Twinkie? Matter of fact, Mark's thumbnail for tomorrow night, if he does a fucking show, since we've killed it again for that, it should just be a big fucking Hostess Twinkie up on that joker.
Ooh, a nice chocolate Twinkie would be pretty sweet right now.
A chocolate Twinkie?
Red, I have no fucking clue what the hell you just said or what you're talking about. I must not have paid attention in school about all that.
Red, you got to understand what, he ain't down with all that shit.
I got a second grade history,
Well, that's not even history right there. That's
whatever it is.
That's up to date. But anyway, we won't push that. Sasha says Twinkie works for me. All right, from now on, we're when I see the word Twinkie, I'm thinking of Sasha. So there we go. We got that one nipped in the bud right there.
So apparently, Sasha has a Twinkie e-liquid recipe. People want her to release it. So, Sasha, I hope you're releasing this Twinkie recipe because there's people that are actually wanting it badly.
I will say this, Sasha, I want to try this Twinkie recipe that you got going on here. If it's world known, I want to know what's up with this shit. Hold on, there's another one. David Swearingen just said chocolate Twinkie is up. Yep. There's a thing.
They only come out once a year, I think. Then they have the one, I think it's is it Tiger Stripes? It's a Twinkie with chocolate chips in it.
Well, hold on. What is a chocolate Twinkie? So it's not a vanilla soft cake, it's like a chocolate soft cake with a vanilla filling?
They have that version, and then they also have the regular Twinkie with the chocolate filling.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it's like they come out for different holidays or different, times. They're never a consistent thing, that's for sure. I wish they were.
I got you. I've never been into the Twinkie world all that much, but now that we're fully engulfed into Twinkie stuff, I guess I'm going to have to get involved with it now.
Oh, I knew I should have been a truck driver. God damn. Boys Town's a strip of nothing but whorehouses with a donkey show. Oh, my God. I should have been a goddamn truck driver, son of a bitch.
Well, I can fully say that ain't the Boys Town I was thinking of. So thank you very much for clearing that one up.
Something was telling me deep inside that, you know what, Mark, forget about high school, just go be a truck driver. God
Dude,
damn.
you wouldn't have lasted at all.
I'm telling you, though.
You can't pass a damn health thing to.
In high school, I probably could have.
Well, in high school, yeah, but now.
Well, I would have got out at Boys Town and just stood there and probably got a job somewhere in one of the whorehouses as like a bodyguard or something.
So you basically would have transferred down. I'm assuming, because I know, and I'll just say, I know Randall is in Mississippi. So I'm assuming that this Boys Town is in Mississippi. So you would have transferred down here to Mississippi and you'd have been a full-time resident down there, correct?
Yeah, but I wouldn't have one of those really harsh accents like they do down there.
So you're trying to say I've got a very harsh accent?
You're not from Mississippi.
I'm not, but I mean, I live right above it. Even though I do have a very Southern accent to me, I do know that, and I'm very proud of it, but
Thank you, Marvin.
Marvin says, we are very happy you are the driver. I think there's like anybody that drives on the interstate is happy that Mark's not a freaking truck driver.
I always wanted to be a carny because carnies, I thought, always had the life. They go to different towns, different cities and states, have sex with random women.
Hold on.
And just work at night.
I've been corrected again. I'm getting corrected all night. Randall said, no, Boys Town is in Mexico. Okay. Well, then we're in the wrong area then. I stand corrected. Now, if Mark got stuck in Mexico, there would be some shit going on.
Yeah, I'd be murdered out there. Like, are you the dude that's on YouTube that's making all the Mexican jokes?
Hey,
man, that is not me.
You'd have your ass in a sling down there with that shit.
They have a wanted fucking sign with my picture on it in Mexico.
Hell yeah.
Wanted
You've probably got it now.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Leo is asking where in Mexico is it at, because he might be down there looking for this shit. Ooh, shit. That's funny. That is funny right there. I can see folks pulling off at some weird location with just a strip of freaking, like, you know, bunch of damn whorehouses lined up.
I think I was watching an HBO or Showtime years ago, and they show this thing in Mexico where it's like you pull into this little area or this town, and it's nothing but a strip of like rooms. It looks like a one big, like, I don't know, all these single rooms. It looked like a long motel, just on one side and one on the other, and all the ladies would stand outside the houses, and then you would pull up at the house of the lady you want to go see, and then you go in the room with them. That's kind of what it sounds like you're talking about. I don't know if it was called Boys Town or not, but it was like a long strip of this houses.
Well, I'm good tonight because Leo says you damn right is. He's down there right now, riding around looking for this shit.
I already forgot to message you, Jason. Remind me again not to forget.
Everybody that's in this chat right now is probably on a second site right now trying to book a trip to Mexico, going to look for Boys Town.
Hell yeah.
Everybody but Sasha. Sasha's dealing with her Twinkie right now, so.
When I think of brothel in Mexico, I think it was a vampires. Wasn't it a show?
I think so. Oh, look who Marvin's got to go. So the nurses might have just came in there and noticed that he was still up. And it's time for him to shut his iPad off and for him to close his little eyes. Good night there, Marvin. Well, look who's come out from the damn underbelly of we don't know where he's at. Mr. Mike Vapes. Look at this bitch.
Back from the dead.
Mr. Mike, how you doing there, sir? I hope you're having a pleasant experience
Dusk till dawn. There we go.
where you're at right now. We told everybody that we weren't going to spill the beans, but Mark accidentally did and notified everybody that you are on a cruise right now, but your ship is stuck out at sea.
Kind of weird that he's got reception out there.
That is a trip. Everybody's been missing Mike too. They're like, damn, when's this son of a bitch coming back?
Prostitution is legal in all states in Australia. Nathan, are you in Australia? Because if so, maybe I could book a vacation and stay out at your place.
Yep. Oh, Mike said he'll be on the show tomorrow.
Damn.
He must have finally got his contract rewrote up with your ass.
Did you get the gear I sent to LA County Jail?
Damn. There's been a few. The funniest, and I'll show this one to Mark. One guy that y'all need to go follow if y'all want to watch some funny ass shit and then get to see like some good chases and all this shit. Go check out Smoke and Scan. This dude sits here and basically just live streams other people's live streams.
Oh yeah, that guy.
And it's like car chases. You know, he's had permission to do a lot of the people that been up in Canada, you know, where they're walking around doing live streams on the protests and stuff. He's got a little bit of it all on his channel. The thing that's so funny about him is he likes to partake in the bong while he's doing this shit, and he's got like the best sound effects going. He's got it all. I mean, and he's got everything timed out. It is the funniest shit to go over there and watch this man. And he streams like, damn, if it's not every night, it's every other night or every couple of nights. But go check out Smoke and Scan. That shit is funny as hell.
He's like almost like a tech geek that dropped out of high school and started smoking weed because he's got, I don't know, just the way he does his channel. It's got all the sound effects and everything is just hilarious.
He got a very professional setup because every once in a while you'll get to see it. But yeah, it's like
high as a kite.
Yes. Then that's the thing. And what he'll do is like as he's steadily streaming, he always, every time he's going to take a big rip off this bong, he'll say, okay, it's like time for hit number 2 or time for hit number 3. And it's like this big introduction so he can take him a big rip off this shit. He is funny as hell though. But he's based out of California.
Yep. That motherfucker is pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's legal, but not in. Oh, is that a? Okay, I think I know what you're saying.
Gary says, "Why don't you review other people's videos live and smoke a bong too?" Well, the one problem is I don't smoke a bong at all, and as funny as it is, I don't know if I'm funny enough to sit here and do shit like that. I mean, I don't know, maybe if it was a couple of us doing it, that would be one thing, but me trying to pull it off by myself doing it, I don't know if I'm funny enough on my own to do that shit. And two, you gotta have, I enjoy watching it, but I don't know if I'd enjoy actually doing it.
If you enjoy smoking weed, it'd be a lot of fun to do.
The name of the channel is called Smoke and Scan. Smoke and Scan.
Smoke and Scan.
And Sasha's still working on that Twinkie. She ain't letting that shit go tonight.
This better be one good ass Twinkie e-liquid recipe.
I tell you what, I mean, she has said that she is one of the gurus on DIY and e-juice. So, I'm assuming that like once you take a hit off of this juice, it tastes like you're biting into a damn Twinkie.
I hate when people say that kind of shit. Oh, it's like biting into a strawberry. No, it's not. There's nothing like biting into a fucking. Oh, this is like this. It's just like a chocolate donut. No, it doesn't.
There it is. Yep. Smoke in scan. There it is right there.
Scan, smoking scan. Mark should do heroin and review your other videos.
Oh, damn, you stepping deep into that shit. DC, I did see you make a comment a little bit earlier, but you're a little bit late to the party, aren't you there, sir? Sasha, I don't believe I said that you said that. I said that's the word around town. I'm going to get her worked up tonight.
Smoking stand, smoking stand. Jason, shut the fuck up!
Dude, is Marcus got his little buddy over?
Yep.
Oh my God. They're probably going, who the hell was that?
Yep.
Oh, that's my dad sitting in the basement playing with his buddies on the internet.
It's my celebrity dad downstairs.
Oh shit. Damn, we've gone little over 2 hours.
Hot diggity dog.
What's up, man? We gonna have all kind of shit for tomorrow night. What is up for tomorrow night? Anything?
Not a damn thing.
Sasha says, oh, now I want to send Mark the Twinkie. Hold on. You know what? Let me put my damn cheaters back on because I want to read this correctly.
If you're going to send me the Twinkie, send me the actual liquid pre-mix. Thank you. Not the recipe.
She says, oh, I now want to send Mark the Twinkie. Now, when you say send Mark the Twinkie, it's not actually you saying, hey, I want to send Mark the juice, or you said the Twinkie.
It sounds like...
We need to clear this Twinkie talk up now.
Like in my head, what it sounds like you want to box up your vagina and send it.
Now, I wasn't going that far with it, but...
If we're talking about Twinkie e-liquid, then that's a whole different ballgame right there.
Oh, shit, man.
Give me some bad Twinkie, baby.
Oh, Ryan Hall, I watch him all the time. He's fun as hell.
Can we put some chips inside the bottle so they could soak in the e-liquid?
Dude, that actually sounds pretty nasty. Think of the chemicals that would start reacting to that shit. You'd have a big nasty mess on your fucking hands.
I always had this like idea of soaking a cigar in a bottle of VG with nicotine and letting it sit in there for like a month, and then remove the cigar and all the tobacco leaves, and what the juice would taste like. I have a feeling it would taste like delicious.
Look, Sasha, you have more than enough earned your free ones on here, and I'm gonna let Mark read that because this is actually kind of funny.
I want to send the Twinkie recipe to Angela.
I'm telling you, I love Angela. She's a great person, but she ain't no damn DIY at all. I don't know why you would waste your time sending her a recipe.
You wouldn't have the fucking clue how to DIY.
There ain't no DIY shit going on over at the Fagans unless you're talking about a recipe for an actual Twinkie.
Yeah, that might be a whole different story. Because when I DIY, I just eyeball the shit. All right, a little bit of that flavor, a little bit of that. Fuck the measuring shit. We don't measure over here. We eyeball.
Put a half gallon of Nick in it. You know, yeah, it's good to go now. Oh, good Lord Almighty. You better, tomorrow, you better bring it, man. Well, you know who's going to bring it tomorrow? Mike Vapes is. Because Mike's coming back, and I think Mike's got a whole lot he wants to talk about tomorrow.
I hope so.
So we're going to have to put Mike on the spot, even though he's a little bit more wise to the situation of putting somebody on the spot, but...
Mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia.
Here we go. Sasha, Thank you for the donation there. Damn, the juice. I will make it and send it.
If you make it and send it, I'll pay you, Sasha. I'm not looking for a freebie. I'll pay you for it. I just want to. Yeah, I'm just too stupid to DIY, or am I too lazy? It's probably one or the other.
Here's the better question. What does it actually taste like? I know you're saying it's a Twinkie, but again, because I don't think you answered this before, does it actually taste like a Twinkie when you're vaping on it, or does it just have like a kind of vanilla creamish thing to it?
It's probably just called a Twinkie. It probably tastes nothing like a Twinkie.
What do you think it might taste like? In your honest opinion, what do you think a Twinkie with her making it is going to taste like?
It probably tastes like VG and sweetener.
Damn. You wrong for that, son. I wasn't going that route, but
I don't think I've had I've only had like 1 or 2 Twinkie vapes.
Yeah. We had one. What was that one company? And it was like the only juice they did, and it was like a Twinkie flavor, but it was like the best from a couple of years ago.
I don't remember.
It was like they only had one damn flavor in their shit.
Yeah, I don't remember.
There's somebody out there that remembers it. And if I see the name, I can't think of it at all. But I think if I sing the name, it would like spark my memory a little bit.
Oh, thank you, Jason. He said if she's not going to make it for you, I will. That's my man right there.
Oh, so now Jason's like the big guru of DIY, huh?
He's the backup. Sasha's the main one, and then he's our backup.
So let me ask this. Is Jason doing this shit straight in the bathtub or in the toilet? Which one?
I think he makes it in the toilet, and then he lets it steep in the bathtub.
Okay. But it's pretty good shit, though.
All right. It makes good banana.
Okay. Well, there you go. No, it wasn't fried. It wasn't fried.
Oh, yeah. Fried didn't have that Twinkie. You're right. I forgot about that.
And Mowgli says hostess. I mean, yeah, for the real deal, definitely. I can't remember what that fucking name of that company. Oh!
Who made the golden Oreo cookie? Was that the same company?
I might be wrong, but remember the Tallahassee? Wasn't that the name of, I don't know if that was a Twinkie one or not. What was Tallahassee, folks? I know y'all remember that name.
I kind of know the juice, but I kind of forget the name. Let's see.
I got the folks out there that remember this shit, so I know they'll remember that name, Tallahassee. Matter of fact, our old lawyer, I believe he was real big into the Tallahassee.
All right, Twinkie flavors. Let's see what we got here. Pinky by Airbender. Wait, is that it? No. Oh, there was more. It's only one.
Mark, type in real quick before you leave that screen. Type in Tallahassee, and if you got to look up how to spell Tallahassee, go ahead and do that. But put Tallahassee e-liquid.
Oh, geez, how am I going to spell that? Oh, you know what? Here we go. When you can't spell, use the microphone.
Yep.
Why, you piece of shit?
Because I haven't seen a person yet.
Tallahassee e-liquid.
I haven't seen a person yet like say, oh yeah, that's what that was. Or even
Tallahassee e-liquid. God damn it, it keeps picking you up talking. Tallahassee e-liquid. Not Tallahassee illiquid. E-liquid, you stupid motherfucker. Good old Apple being anti-vape. Tallahassee Director's Cut. Filled with an incredible strawberry cream filling. Nope. Tallahassee by Cult Classic.
Am I the only one that remembers that shit?
I remember the name, even though we know life. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, this is Twink savored by spongy yellow log of cream filling. Yeah, it's Twinkie. That's it.
Yep. I win. I win. I can't remember if it was good or not. I know I had some of it years ago, but I don't remember exactly, it could have been the worst thing that ever came out, but back then it might have tasted good. I have no clue, but Apathy says, oh, Tallahassee had a horrible off note. Okay.
Then they have another Tallahassee one, which is a sponge cake, cream filling, and fresh strawberries. That's the Tallahassee director's cut.
I believe I remember that too.
Whenever they make a profile or whatever for an e-liquid, it always sounds so good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Soft, moist sponge cake.
Yeah, because they always add in the extra words like, oh, it's so moist and juicy and just like it's busted out with cream and shit.
I want to hear like it has a nice, a nice load of diacetyl with tons of sweetener. That's what I want to hear.
Hell yeah. Damn.
Bottle, damn.
Damn. That shit's. If correct me again if I'm wrong, but if I think I remember correctly, didn't those come in the glass bottle drippers?
Yep.
Oh, is that what you're saying on there?
That's what the photo showed, yeah.
Yep, that's what I thought. I do remember that now.
What I think all good e-liquids are coil killers. At least all the ones I've had.
Oh yeah.
The ones I love are all coil killers, but I like sweet juice, so that's probably why.
Did juice taste better out of a glass dripper?
I believe so.
I kind of feel like they did at times myself, especially loaded donut.
Yep.
And that big ass glass bottle, man, that was like a little baby right there. You just kind of like want to hold and shit.
I mean, there's got to be something to glass because even food and drinks taste better out of glass. But e-liquid, I just prefer it tastes better out of glass.
All right, I'm gonna throw one because I'm gonna pick on Sasha a little bit tonight because she knows that I like to pick on her. We've talked about your Twinkie, but let's talk about the real shit. What is the best donut you make? Because I haven't had a good donut vape, and I can't tell you how long, and I've been kind of missing that. I want a good donut vape.
Yeah, I haven't had a donut in shit.
I mean, one that tastes like a donut too, not like some crazy shit.
I can't even remember the last time I had a donut vape. Or, I had Mike's Boston Cream. There we go. His strawberry, which is, I don't really consider that a donut. I consider that more of a strawberry vape. His Boston Cream is a donut, though, that's for sure.
I haven't had a freaking good donut, and I can't tell you how long.
Ooh, Cutwood unicorn milk in the glass bottle was the shit. Or what was that one cereal vape? God damn it. My brain is fucking fried. Cereal killer. That shit was.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
In a glass bottle, man. That's when vaping was like at its peak right there.
Puff Donnie says, where can we see her recipes at? Well, Donnie, first you got to know how to DIY before you can see her recipes. Hold on. She's giving me an answer. And let me see what we got here. Donuts are hard to make. The flavors to use have an off note that's hard to work with. Hold on. So you can make a banging Twinkie, but you can't pull off a donut. What the hell's up with that? I'm just giving you a hard time too. So I didn't know if that shit was hard to make or not, but I have not had. I'm gonna stretch it out to say that it's been probably a couple of years since I've had a good donut vape.
Yeah.
Because I guess I did that loaded for a long time, and then I got off of it because I got kind of burned out on it, and then it's like it was, a little bit here and there, but.
Thank you, Donnie. I'm glad that you get you learn how to for my videos.
Mark could definitely teach you some shit on his tutorial videos he has on DIY. It is some of the best out there.
I actually mix my liquid straight in the kitchen sink. I don't use bottles or any of that shit. Just pour it in the sink, mix it.
Jason says, ST, I have a few of the big glass bottle. Damn.
That must be nice.
Hold on. Because the donut flavors have a shower curtain plastic thing that's vile. What? You've lost me now. That's like some technical talk going on there.
How many shower curtains have you tasted in your lifetime, Sasha?
Maybe she means the actual shit that it comes in is like a shower curtain plastic thing. Well, damn, that sucks. I thought you were going to just like, bam, in your face, like, oh, well, this donut I got is one of the freaking best.
Yeah, I agree, country boy. The company that did make the Mike's older juices were better. Mamacita, mamacita.
Play-Doh flavor is bad. You know what? What did we have? Didn't we have some old juice that we both got that tasted like Play-Doh?
Yeah, I can't remember which ones exactly, but I remember there had been a few that were Play-Doh.
Wasn't that some of that Vape Wild shit you got for us to all do on the show that time?
Good old Vape Wild.
That shit was fucking horrible right there.
I think I tried 2 of those liquids and that was it for me.
See, that's the thing right there. She says, if you wanted a cinnamon donut, that can work. The only thing about that is I feel as though the cinnamon is going to be overbearing and you're not going to really get the donut out of it. I could be wrong, but that's kind of how I feel about that.
I think sometimes donut vapes, they do have a little bit of a cinnamon to them. I don't know, like the glazed donuts sometimes, I feel like there's a little bit of cinnamon somewhere in it.
I don't know. If I remembered correctly, the glazed donut, I don't remember the loaded one. I don't really remember that having a cinnamon, but I could be wrong, but I don't remember it.
It wasn't like a really noticeable cinnamon. It was like, I don't know. Maybe
it's kind of faint in there a little bit. I will say though, and obviously that was probably definitely a coil killer too, but loaded, I think, and I'm no connoisseur. I hadn't tried just like a shit ton of different donuts out there, but that one was damn good.
Mm-hmm. When it first came out, it was damn good.
Yeah, it was. That shit was sell like some freaking hotcakes. Let's see what we got here. Raw Chuck, thank you for the donation. I had to host Zoom. Thanks for waiting for me. Well, there you go.
You're welcome.
Kim has joined, even though Kim was at the beginning of the show. Kim, that's not a girl, Kim. Wayne Walker from the YouTube channel DIY or Die have many donut recipes. It's quite easy to make e-juice. Well, the problem is that I don't make e-juice at all, so it would be kind of a problem for me.
Kim, I had the biggest, longest crush on you forever.
Yep.
Like, God damn it, that dude's a man.
There was a certain thing, when you see that name in there, you would think, wow, you don't just get a whole lot of females in these chats. And you see that thinking, wow, we've got a female, a very few of them following us over here.
Like, and Kim too.
And then it just got shot down. We come to find out Kim is not who we think Kim is. So
We thought Kim was a chick for like years too, I think.
yep. I have probably answered Kim because we've had a few emails. I'm thinking over at least a couple years, right? I don't know if I've even said, use the term she, her, something like that off in there. So Jason wants to know, is Mike's vape still here? He's probably out swimming in the pool on the ship right now.
Loaded s'mores is good.
Now, I didn't care for that. I didn't care for the loaded s'mores.
I think the loaded donut was way better.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Again, too, I think and maybe it's a mental thing, I think what made it so damn good was glass bottle, glass dripper. The shit was good. Man, I bought probably, I think that I had a chance to try it and bought one and vaped it. And then I turned around and got online and bought like 400 ml bottles of that shit, or however big the bottles were. But I think those were 120s that those were coming. So I bought like 4 of them, went through at least 3 of them, and then got down to that last one that had been sitting there for a while. And I vaped on it a little bit, but then it got to the point I was like, I got burned out with it, and it looked like it started getting a little darker because it'd been a while. So into the trash it went.
The juice that I remember the most, because I think it had the biggest impact, was that Milkman shit.
Oh yeah.
That's when juices started getting into the 120s and the bigger bottles, because it came in that huge bottle. Yep. And then it came in little empty plastic dripper bottles, and that shit.
Yep.
I remember it being really good when it first came out, but then later on, when they started coming out with other ones, it just was horrible for some reason.
I remember when the first one came out. I remember going into a vape shop and they had it up on the shelf in those big plastic tubes. It even had like a little plastic coin or something that it came with. Had all this little shit in there. And of course, again, I knew the dude, and I said, well, how much do those go for? And you got to remember, back then, prices weren't like this at all. But he said it was like $45 to $50 for that thing. And I was like, you're shitting me for one fucking bottle of juice? So I was like, oh, hell no, I don't want no part of it. And then finally I went ahead and did it. And it was good, but I kind of felt like, the hype to that one was a little bit more than what it was.
Yeah, Muffin Man with the refill bottle. The first one was called Muffin Man, right? Not Milkman, or is it Milkman? I forgot.
I think
whatever the first one was, I think was good.
I think Milkman was the first one. I think
it was either Muffin Man or Milkman.
What? You were into that one, weren't you, Mark?
Which one?
The crack pie.
Yeah, the crack pie was good. Those wasn't it like Bakery Delights or Morning Delights or something?
I don't remember.
Had other ones too, I think. Another favorite of mine from back in the day, which once again was really good when it came out, and then the longer it was out, the shittier it got, was Pancake Man. When that shit came out, that was like crack. That shit.
Oh man, that had like the maple syrup kind of action going on in it, or the maple taste to it.
Yep. Yeah. I remember at the I think it was the Vegas Expo, the Pancake Man booth. The dude actually had a griddle out there, and he was making people pancakes.
I think our first trip we took when we went to Detroit that time, I think I loaded up on Pancake Man there. That one and that other one we all fucking loved. That the butter pecan, it had a weird name to it. We all loved it. We all bought a shit. Dude was like hooking us up because we were like bum rushing them, getting it. I can't remember what the damn name of that shit was now.
Yeah, the Pancake Man had the fucking cartoon pancake on there. That shit was the best. But then I remember buying it, I don't know how long after that, and it was not anything like it used to be.
Yep. All right, folks. Good God. We've given y'all 2.5 hours.
Digging it down.
Which means tomorrow's show is going to be maybe 5 minutes, and I'm putting my hands up in the air and walking away. I won't be able to tolerate it anymore. But it was fun hanging out with y'all. We'll definitely have to do it again soon. Appreciate all the support and all. Everybody appreciates Sasha's Twinkies tonight. That you were like the big hit of the show this evening. You stole the show with your Twinkie.
David quit smoking on Vape Wild Cherry Cola. That sounds disgusting.
I quit smoking on Vape Wild
Cherry Cola.
Oh my God. David, I love you, brother, but man, it seemed, I will just say that the experience we had with Vape Wild, the shit that was sent to us, all of it was horrid. I mean, it was like, to me, unvapable. They even sent that one flavor. What was it, like beer butter or some crazy ass shit? It was like, oh my God. And I remember what's his face used to promote that place like freaking crazy.
Twisted?
Yeah.
He did a tour of the fucking place.
Yeah, he did. That's probably one of his highest viewed videos. I don't know. I just know my experience with it. It was horrible, but they must have been doing something right because, you know, they were around for a long time and they sold a lot of damn juice. So I don't know.
I heard Philip Morris or somebody, somebody bought something. I forgot what it was.
I have no idea. Anyway. We wrapping it up, folks. We will catch y'all tomorrow evening. And oh, by the way, if you were wondering, we are doing outro. I think we're going to hold off on this, but I'm going to let y'all see what y'all are going to get here soon. So, folks, we're out of here. And take a look at this picture right here. It's coming to you. Somebody's going to win this beautiful Ram right here. One of you lucky customers out there. Somehow, I haven't devised how we're going to do this yet.